Natasha, you played the main role of Philomel, right? And please share with us how challenging it was. What was the biggest challenge? And please.
Well, I first came across this play last year when I was in IB Theater Year 1, and we had an assignment regarding this play. And the first time I read it, I fell in love with it. I loved everything about it. I loved the language. I loved what happened. I loved how the play within the play mirrored what actually happened. I loved everything about it. And I was so enthusiastic. And I came across the role of Philomel, and her passion amazed me, and her curiosity and just her love for life amazed me, and actually sparked something within me and reminded me a little bit about myself. And so when Mr. Scully said that he was directing this play, I immediately jumped on it and I said, oh, I want to play Philomel. And fortunately I got the role, and it was hard. It was a difficult journey, and every practice was a struggle, especially the difficult scenes that you saw today. But something that I also do is talk to victims of sex slavery, of rape. As most of you know, my family and I have a foundation, and that is one of our main goals, is to eradicate this crime against humanity. And so over the past year, we've talked to several victims, and I've been giving presentations to people like you about what has been happening to these girls. And every presentation, I find it very hard not to cry, because just the tragedies that have been happening and that are going unnoticed and people are silent about. And so the first rehearsal that we had, just Chris Pear and I, Mr. Scully told me to think of those girls. And it really sparked something within me. I thought, you know, every time I talk to one of these girls, they're going through even more than I'm experiencing on this stage. And I internalized it, and I thought about each girl that I've talked to, and I thought about their names. I thought about how they talked to me, and what they said to me, and how they cried, and I tried to internalize it, and I tried to feel it, and it was very hard for me as well. And to think about these girls going through something like this every day. And so that really helped me as well. And as much as it hurt, and to know about these things, it is so vital to realize what's happening. And I'm so thankful to be a part of this cast and to be a part of this play. And to know that, you know, I'm helping these girls by being on the stage and by showing the audience what's going on to these girls. I'm helping them, and I'm spreading their awareness. And each girl has told me, please tell everyone you know what's happening to us, because no one knows. And that's exactly what this play is doing. We're spreading the awareness. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of it, and I'm so thankful to the whole cast to want to show this to the world. And so as much of a struggle and a journey this was for me, I think that it really, really changed my outlook and what a person I am today. And now I can look back at these girls and feel what they felt and try to relate to them, at least in a small way, as much as I can. And I know that will help them. And so now I know in the future this will help me so much, and I am sure that it will help the whole cast. So it was a great journey being part of this play.
Thank you, Natasha.